Hey guys, YouTuber 100 here. Okay, and now here I am to give my thoughts on the Christopher Robin movie. So, yeah, I actually did see the movie yesterday, and yeah, this was like really, really good. I mean, yeah, this was just, I really did like enjoy this movie a lot. I mean, I was just like really surprised. I mean, like I said before, I mean, I really just really, was really anticipating this film. I mean, yeah, I mean, I really don't think I was ever like anticipating a Winnie the Pooh film like really this much before. And I'm even like, even as a grown adult, I mean, I'm still like really, really anticipating a Winnie the Pooh film. I mean, since like I really do have like a soft spot for Winnie the Pooh and stuff, I just really did like was really anticipating this film a lot. And so yeah, and I really did like the film, and I will like give my thoughts on this film now. So yeah, you may notice that I'm kind of like I'm in a different room. Yeah, unfortunately, like my laptop ended up just like breaking down, and yeah, my laptop just like it's not working anymore. So yeah, I've had to film this video in another spot right now. So yeah, just because yeah, my laptop is just like down and stuff. So yeah, I'm now like on like a different computer right now, and yeah, it just like yeah, I'm just like really bummed out that my laptop is just it's been down. So yeah, I just really don't know like how often I can really like make videos without a laptop. So yeah, I'm sorry, but yeah, there may like for the time being I may not be able to like make a whole lot of videos, but I'll try to do the best I can. But anyway. Alright, I'll talk about the Christopher Robin movie now. So, yeah, this video is going to contain spoilers, so yeah, if you haven't seen the movie yet, you may want to just, like, not watch this video quite yet until you have seen the movie if you don't want to hear spoilers. So, yeah. But yeah, I really did like this film. I mean, it was just, like, really, really good. I mean, I really wasn't quite sure what to really expect with this film. I mean, I knew it was, like, Christopher Robin as an adult, and it basically was, like, him like his life now as an adult, and just showed like Pooh and the others like re-entering his life and stuff, and I really wasn't sure what to expect. And as the trailers for this film came out, I was like given a bit more of a clue on like what this film was gonna be about like. So yeah, I was after seeing those trailers, it really was making me anticipate this film like a whole lot more. And yeah, I just like really did like this film. I mean, it does have like a, it is definitely like a really different take on a Winnie the Pooh film than Disney has really ever done before. I mean, yeah, the other Winnie the Pooh films really have like been like more lighthearted and stuff. While this really like takes more of like a dramatic turn to it. And so yeah, this film is like filled with like a lot more drama in it, and like this is really isn't something we've really seen with Winnie the Pooh before, whether it's like other movies or any like TV shows that have been done. Yeah, I mean this was just like had a real dramatic feel to it. Yeah. Then Ewan McGregor's Christopher Robin. I mean, I really enjoyed seeing him. I mean, of course, like we've never actually seen Christopher Robin as an adult before, and I remember I was telling you before when I was giving my thoughts on the first release trailer for the film. I was like telling you like how it was like kind of hard for me to really see Ewan McGregor as Christopher Robin, but yeah, with like Christopher Robin as a grown adult, and it's kind of like Christopher Robin has kind of like changed a bit in the, well, a lot in this film, and so yeah, for like the type of person Christopher Robin is as an adult, I really did enjoy watching Ewan McGregor in it. I mean, yeah, I really did like the type of person Ewan McGregor was as Christopher Robin as an adult. Well, he does like remember like Pooh and all the people. It's not like some like Hook where Peter like totally forgot everything about Neverland. Yeah, Christopher Robin still does have like all of his memories of Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, Eeyore, and all the others. So yeah. Yeah, and I did like enjoy Ewan McGregor's performance as Christopher Robin as an adult. I really did like it a lot. And yeah, we do have other uh, actors in this film. There's like Haley Atwell as Christopher Robin's wife, Evelyn, and there's also Christopher Robin's daughter, Madeline. Madeline, and yeah, we do like see like Christopher Robin and like and the other Christopher Robin's other co-workers for the business that he works for and stuff. And of course, also like in this film, like we do like there's all the Winnie the Pooh characters, and it really like the only reprising actor to or for the voices are is just Jim Cummings. Yeah, Jim Cummings does return as Winnie the Pooh, and yeah, they ended up deciding to have Jim Cummings like reprise the role of Tigger as well. So I am glad that they decided to go down that route. I remember I was telling you before in like the other video that I did when I was giving my thoughts on the original trailer, how they had listed a different voice actor for Tigger. So, but yeah, they ended up like changing that, and they did end up like having Jim Cummings still voicing Tigger. So I am glad that they did have that back. Yeah, and you do have like, yeah, everyone else is just like voiced by someone different. Yeah, you do have Brad Garrett as Eeyore, and yeah, I actually did like Brad Garrett as Eeyore. I mean, he did sound really good. I mean, he did like get down that gloomy, deep voice of Eeyore that we know. So yeah, Brad Garrett I thought did really good voicing Eeyore. Yeah, and yeah, you do have like a Nick Mohammed as Piglet, Peter Capaldi as Rabbit, Sophie Okonedo as Kanga, Sarah Sheen as Roo, and Toby Jones as Owl. And their voices were like pretty different, really. I mean, particularly Piglet's. I mean, Piglet's was really the one that I really was not really a fan of. I mean, I just really wasn't a fan of like Piglet having like a more like a British voice and an accent. And because yeah, like when John Fiedler voiced Piglet, I mean, did you really hear like any British accent like there was in this film? Because yeah, John Fiedler really didn't like have any sort of British accent for Piglet that like Piglet had in this film. So yeah, I really wasn't crazy about that. And Peter Capaldi as Rabbit, I thought that was like kind of distracting too. I mean, yeah, he just really didn't sound like how like Ken Sansom did as Rabbit, and even like the original voice actor for Rabbit, like back in the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, and even Tom Kenny in the 2011 movie. I mean, just yeah, Rabbit's different voice really did like kind of distract me in this film. I just really didn't like really like couldn't really buy the such Rabbit having such a different voice. Yeah, and yeah, and the other ones like Kangaroo and Owl. I mean, I guess I got accustomed to them just fine. I mean, I was like able to like not get into their I was able to like handle their voices changing over time. Yeah, my only problem was like Rue did have like much more of a girl voice in here, and Rue is a boy, so yeah, I'm not really quite sure why they like gave Rue a girl more of a girl voice and stuff. But yeah, I think that the new voice cast for the Winnie the Pooh characters in this film, I felt they did just fine. I mean, despite the fact that some I just felt were distracting, and I just really was like kind of bothered by such a different voices, particularly with Piglet and Rabbit. But yeah, I am glad that Jim Cummings did return to voice Pooh and Tigger both. So yeah, I guess like yeah, I can't complain seeing how Jim Cummings still has the good Winnie the Pooh voice, and he still sounds exactly like Paul Winchell did as Tigger. So yeah, they're all good. And yeah, this film also like while it did have like its dramatic moments, it also did have like quite a lot of funny moments as well. Like there's this thing where like when Christopher Robin does find like everybody in the 100-acre wood, they like think he's a heffalump at first, which I thought was kind of funny. Yeah, and you do like just have like Pooh getting himself into a bunch of hijinks in this film, all like points and stuff. So yeah, and this film also did like have a lot of nostalgic elements. Like the opening scene in this film where like Christopher Robin is a young boy, it's very similar to the ending of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, like where Christopher Robin basically has the exact same conversation at the start of this film with Pooh as he did at the very end of the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, I did like that they like did that, making it seem like this was like gonna be like the last time Christopher Robin and Pooh had actually seen each other for quite a while. And yeah, that's actually how it is in this film, because yeah, this film it shows that Christopher Robin is heading off to boarding school, and then yeah, and yeah, at the start of this film, like Pooh and the others are just throwing like a going away party for Christopher Robin. So yeah, yeah, so yeah, it was interesting they did this where Christopher Robin is just like going away for a long time, and it's as if like Pooh and the others will never see him again. And yeah, they don't see him again until Christopher Robin is all grown up. So yeah, it is like an interesting take. Yeah. Yeah. And this film also was like showing as Christopher Robin is growing up how he's in the boarding school. And it also shows that when Christopher Robin grew up, he actually did serve in the British Army during World War II. So yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I really don't think that when people like did watch like old Winnie the Pooh movies and TV shows that they would ever picture Christopher Robin actually fighting in the army. And yeah, they showed that here. So yeah, that was kind of interesting to see. And stuff, yeah. And yeah, it shows that when Christopher Robin is all grown up, like it's showing that like he works for a luggage company, and like it's just shown that he's just so busy. He really doesn't have any time to spend with his wife or daughter, and it's shown that Christopher Robin actually can't come with his wife and daughter on a trip to like a cottage in Sussex. Yeah. And so yeah, he just has to stay home as his wife and daughter go to the cottage on their own. Yeah. And it's just showing that Christopher Robin, he's just like so stressed out and wrapped into his work, and he just like really doesn't have time for anything else. And in the Hundred Acre Wood, like it's shown that Pooh just he's all alone, and he really just can't find Piglet, Tigger, or any of the others. And so then yeah, Pooh ends up like crossing through the tree that Christopher Robin actually did come through to visit the Hundred Acre Wood, and it eventually shows then Christopher Robin ends up like finding Pooh again, and yeah, and then yeah, and then like Christopher Robin then was like trying to take Pooh back home, and it was funny how like Pooh like just was still like continuing to talk, and like all the people in London just were like felt that they were going crazy and stuff, and they just kept following. And yeah, Christopher Robin was just like trying to get Pooh to be quiet and really not talk or do anything to let anyone else know he's alive and stuff. Yeah, and yeah, Christopher Robin then like gets on a train with Pooh, and they go to the Sussex cottage, and yeah, Christopher Robin then brought Pooh back to the Hundred Acre Wood, and when Pooh told Christopher Robin that he couldn't find any of his friends, Christopher Robin then like went to the Hundred Acre Wood with Pooh to try to find them. Yeah, and then yeah, and just like at one point, like Christopher Robin just like ended up like snapping at Pooh because like he was because of like Pooh's like being a very little brain. And like Christopher Robin just like ended up of being like just exasperated, and he just ended up like getting upset at Pooh and then just snapping at him, and he just basically told Pooh that he's not the same person that he was as a boy, and he's changed, and what he does right now is a part of real life. Yeah, and then Pooh just eventually ended up like disappearing. And as Christopher Robin went to find him, he then like eventually like found Eeyore and Piglet and all the others. And like I said earlier, at first they thought that Christopher Robin was a heffalump because of how big he was, and then yeah, Christopher Robin proved who he was to all the others, first by like pretending to fight off the heffalump, and then that convinced everyone to believe Christopher Robin that he really is Christopher Robin. And yeah, he eventually then like found Pooh and apologized for snapping at him. Yeah, and eventually yeah, after like Christopher Robin and help like did like bring all of them back together, Christopher Robin then like had to go back home. Yeah, and then once Christopher Robin then was able to race back home, like Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, and Eeyore like discovered that Christopher Robin had actually like left some of his work papers in the Hundred Acre Wood, so they tried to return the papers to him. And the cottage that Evelyn and Madeline were staying at were just like right near the tree that led to the Hundred Acre Wood, and so then Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore then all went through the tree, and then they eventually like ran into Madeline, and then yeah, Madeline was like freaked out at first, but then yeah, Pooh then introduced that she recognized a Pooh and the others from like drawings Christopher Robin had made when he was a young boy. And so then yeah, they told Madeline what they were trying to do, and yeah, when Tigger introduced himself to Madeline, he did sing the wonderful thing about Tigger's song again, so yeah, that's another nostalgic element right there, yeah. And then, yeah, once they told Madeline that they were trying to get papers back to Christopher Robin, Madeline helped them get back to London, and to get the papers to Christopher Robin. Yeah. And then, like, Evelyn just saw that Madeline was missing, and then, yeah, she then raced back to London, and then to recruit Christopher Robin, and then they went up to find her, and at the same time, um, they then, like, they eventually, like, ended up, and then, like, they were near one of the business trucks of Christopher Robin's work, and so then they hid in a couple of suitcases for the truck to take them to Christopher Robin's work. But eventually, like, they were hiding in two separate suitcases, where Madeline and Pooh were in one suitcase, and then Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore were in another. And yeah, Tigger, like the suitcase ended up like closing on his tail, and so then yeah, Tigger was like trying to free his tail, and then the suitcase eventually opened back up, and it showed that Christopher Robin and Madeline were not Madeline, Evelyn were like in their car, like trying to find Madeline, and yeah, with the suitcase open, then Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet then like just fell onto the windshield of Christopher Robin's car. Yeah. Yeah, and then they eventually then like found Madeline and Pooh, and yeah, and Madeline was just like telling Christopher Robin that she was trying to get his papers back to him to make him happy enough where she wouldn't have to go to boarding school, and Christopher Robin just told Madeline that she didn't have to go to boarding school at all. She didn't want to, and they could be a family together, and so then yeah. Then, like, all of them, Christopher Robin, Madeline, Evelyn, as well as Pooh, Tigger, Piglet, and Eeyore, all then, like, raced to Christopher Robin's work, because Christopher Robin, like, had to give, like, some sort of lecture or plans or something, yeah. And then, yeah, it was basically, like, they had to come up with a way to reduce the, prices of luggage. And then, like, Christopher Robin then came up, like, with an idea to, like, give the employees, like, paid vacations and sell their luggage to everyday people in order to increase the demand instead of, like, just laying employees off like they were doing, particularly Christopher Robin. And then, like, Christopher Robin's, boss's, son was, like, dismissive of that, but then, yeah, his boss, the actual boss, then like allowed it, and yeah, Christopher Robin was just like using all the like terms with that he used as a kid with Pooh and the others, like heffalumps and woozles and all that other stuff. Yeah. Yeah, and it showed that the boss's son, all he was doing was like, instead of like helping him and with his plan, all he was doing was just golfing and wasting time, and so then, yeah, his father then was just like shaming him and humiliating him and stuff, and then Christopher Robin's plan was agreed, and then, yeah, Christopher Robin then just went off to spend time with the family, and then he brought them into the 100-acre wood with Pooh, Piglet, Eeyore, and Tigger, and they met Rabbit, Owl, King, and Roo. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, it just showed them that, it then just like showed that they were like spending time all together, and then it just then like had like another like ending with Christopher Robin and Pooh then just having a moment just overlooking the sunset and stuff, just sitting together, and yeah, it just showed them like holding on to each other, and then the movie cut to credits. So yeah. Yeah, and also, like, another nostalgic thing that was in this movie was, like, you know how Christopher Robin was always talking to Pooh about doing nothing? Like, they had that, like, in this film a lot, too, and at one point, like, if you've seen the trailer for this film, you know, seen the thing where Pooh says, like, people say nothing is impossible, but he does nothing every day. Yeah, they have this, nothing thing going on throughout the movie also, so, yeah, that's another nostalgic element as well. So, yeah. Alright, and so, yeah, so that's basically, like, the premise of the film. Yeah, I didn't really go, like, as in-depth into this, I'm sure I could have, but yeah, I just really don't want to, like, spoil the entire movie for you guys. Yeah, there's probably a lot of stuff that I left out of this, video, but yeah, I just really don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, if you haven't seen the movie, go check it out, and yeah, because there's still, like, a lot of stuff in this film that I didn't talk about, so yeah, go see the actual film, and see even some more that I didn't talk about, because yeah, the film does have a lot more than everything that I've just said. So yeah, it definitely is a really good film, and I definitely did enjoy it a lot. I mean, yeah, this is like the first Winnie the Pooh film I've really seen in like a long time. I mean, in the theater anyway. I mean, yeah, well, I mean, I hadn't seen one like since the Tigger movie, so yeah, it's been like a long time since I did see a Winnie the Pooh film in the theaters. And yeah, I'm probably like, yeah, and like I said, I'm not even in the age range for Winnie the Pooh anymore, but yeah, since I just like really did grow up with it so much, it just really felt like a huge nostalgic feel. Oh, it just like was just a huge nostalgia memory for me, and yeah, I just like really just, yeah, I needed to just, I wanted to just see this film since I just grew up loving Winnie the Pooh, and I just really did think that this film was really good. Is this the best Winnie the Pooh film ever? I don't know if I really can say that. I mean, I really do like love the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh a lot, but yeah, I did like this more than like some other Winnie the Pooh films that I have seen before, like the ones that I had already covered before. I do like this film more than like some of those. So yeah, it is better than some Winnie the Pooh films. I'm not really like, I don't think, not sure if I can say this is the best one ever, but yeah, better than some other ones. So yeah, I really would say that this film did deliver overall. So yeah, if you like Winnie the Pooh, yeah, go see this film, and you'll definitely like, you'll just see like a lot of nostalgic elements to it. I mean, you'll be reliving your childhood like I did. Yeah, I mean, it just is like, yeah, while it is a different take on Winnie the Pooh, like I said earlier, than like other Winnie the Pooh films and TV shows and stuff, it definitely does like just have like the elements of Winnie the Pooh that are still like, that just did make Winnie the Pooh like so lovable for people like myself. So yeah, it definitely is a really good film. So yeah, you'll see. So yeah, I would recommend this film. So yeah, so I guess that's all I really have to say about it. So yeah, it definitely was a really good film. Alright, so yeah, so that's my thoughts on the Christopher Robin movie. I really did enjoy it, and yeah, I think you will too if you do like Winnie the Pooh. So yeah, definitely a recommended film. Alright, so I guess that's all I really have to say about it. So yeah, that does it for my thoughts on the Christopher Robin movie. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and yeah, like I said earlier, like since my laptop is out now, I'm not really sure how many videos I really will be able to make for the time being. But yeah, I'll try to do like, yeah, I'll try to do the best I can until I am able to like get a new laptop and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, it probably won't be like I'll be constantly like making videos like all the time. I'll try to do as much as I can, but yeah, I'm not really sure how much I'm gonna be able to do. But yeah, just like stay tuned for any videos I may make until I am able to like get this situation solved with. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.